see partial of the engine here. I'm not sure what engine is running the train, 129 or it's the 2 SW900s, or they sort of switch the engines around. So 2 SW900s pulling this train. Gondola car in the front. Okay, now it's ready to go. Just started another chapter here to make the continuation of the shop train departure before, if I see something down here looks possible from the westbound valley return. So we get the shop run first. Only for the shop train they're having a caboose. It's just kind of sad. When I was going through my 2014 time tapes, on my VHS tape, yes, believe it or not, when I filmed on there, quite a few times the valley job still had the caboose on there. So it was just about 3 to 4 years ago that they decided to minus the caboose on the valley job. Well, I don't know. Yeah, whatever. Okay, here I spot it right away where I know where I see. Here's the westbound valley job, all intact, only a few cars. Might be to switch a few cars in on the other side there, I'm not sure, but did see some extra hoppers there, so it looks like it might be the whole train, I'm not sure. Yeah, it is what it is. Yeah, they took the signal thing off, or the backlight blinker. So today looked like the first time they came back from the Huntington job. And then there's they picked up from the Burke area. Yeah, so and then earlier I was just trying to film this northbound side to get the leaving departure of the shop run. So that's what I was just trying to get. Now I can get some other shots here. Oh yeah, the beat is up too. The great here. Empty racks, I should say. There's a bit of a breeze here blowing. Oh. Different angle of the valley westbound behind there. There's the articulated rack cars here. They may have cut a few cars off, dropped off to the sea inside, I think. But it looks like almost the whole train here. But southbound side, no, that'll be it. Once again, they're here. Yeah, it didn't seem like another very big train, like the way they had sometimes before from the Huntington job. Unless it was part of it split up in downtown New West anyway from that westbound trip. No matter. Yeah. Leave from here and head home after this. Okay. Spur in Queensboro. I'm here in New West, looking at different angles here. Yeah. Eastbound Mark 5 SkyTrain rolling into 22nd. Sorry, I'm just gonna. There's 22nd. That's what I meant to get. Anyways. Okay, folks, I'm on the northbound side now, so I may have to switch a little bit later. When I'll walk a little further down the northbound section. I may want to film towards the southbound section a little bit there to capture any, see what new freight came in from BNSF. There goes the Mark 5. Nice little look. 384 and 32. The 381 is still out in the valley, I guess, helping switching the hoppers and assisting with the little road switches out there in the other part. So which is very rare to see. Yeah, before a couple of years back was the 384 out there. Very rare to see SD38 out in the valley section. Be a party along. There'll be a rack train going into Queensboro. I wouldn't doubt that one. Looking at Queensboro now from this angle here. And the intermodules, yeah, like usual. And there's where the crew members sometimes use this. Used to be where they used to use their switching the cars back in the day. Not anymore, they're way out there. That's okay. Popular Island, yeah, I have to get that in here. All the trees middle and while the river is all surrounding this island. It's amazing if any wildlife is on there, like deers or some other wild animal, except for birds maybe. Funny that they parked the train here, so okay. Hope they don't leave early tomorrow. Now a little intermodule time here. Not see many semi trucks waiting for to get loaded at the moment, but well, except for one here. Just taking a container onto the truck, I guess. Okay. Okie dokie. Auto cargo ship there, or big boat, whatever you want to call it. That's definitely bringing all the cars to the Anderson's Island terminal there. Unless it's on the Delta side of things, but either way, Anderson is still part of Delta, so yeah. And here's the just a spur here. The last time I'm going to look for this angle, just to see the crossing before it comes over to the bridge. Yeah. Quick look at the Boyd Avenue. Yeah.